couldn't help it. He just waltzed into your life. You handed me your ring, said you no longer were my wife. You said we had a good thing, but it's gone just like the wind. With a one-way ticket to Vegas, you won't be coming round here again. Well, girl, you've always had an ego at 29. You're August hot, but honey, since you've been gone, let me tell you what I've got. Well, I've got babes on the beach and margaritas within my reach, and the sound of the waves rolling out to sea. I've got my blanket on the sand and Panama Jacks dripping from my hands. Why you took so long to come and beat the hell out of me? Well, your mama called last night and she said you're looking fine. She said Johnny Handsome took off with a girl in the chorus line. And now you're awful sorry, couldn't I even take a joke? And that you're burning up for me, well, I'm blinded by the smoke. So if you will excuse me, I'm heading to the pool, and you can tell your little princess my mama didn't raise a fool. 'Cause I've got babes on the beach and margaritas within my reach, and the sound of the waves are rolling out to sea. I've got my blanket on the sand and Panama Jacks dripping from my hands. Why you took so long to come and beats the hell out of me? Why you took so long to come and beats the hell right out of me?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Dancing, a little romancing, it's all I know to do. If I wanna get with you, a little hello to sweep her off her feet. I heard she was into guys like me. The girl is driving me crazy. Hey DJ, turn up the beat. I got a pretty little thing that I'm trying to meet. Go speed the music up to get her on her feet, then bring her down slow. I can't wait to put these arms around her. I don't wanna leave this place without her. Everything that I've been looking for is out on the dance floor. Teasing, a little bit of squeezing for the rest of the night. Nothing ever felt more right. Little kisses here and there. There was something in the air. Falling in love, I swear. Hey DJ, turn up the beat. I got a pretty little thing with around me. Speed the music up to get us on our feet, then bring it down slow. I'm loving these arms around it. I don't want to leave this place without it. Everything that I've been looking for is out on the dance floor. Turn up the beat. I got a pretty little thing with around me. Speed the music up to get us on our feet, then bring it down slow. I'm loving these arms around it. I don't want to leave this place without it. Everything that I've been looking for is out on the dance floor. I got a pretty little thing out on the dance floor. Bit of dancing, a little romancing is all I know to do to fall in love with you.
That is called Dance Floor, and before that, Babes on a Beach. Doesn't get much better than that in January, ladies and gentlemen. They are the band Chamberlain. They will be my special guests coming up on an Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show on January the 29th. You want to be sure to tune into that one. The full live interview schedule is at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. I am live on that website right now, and you can also check me out live on YouTube. I'm live on my Facebook account. YouTube is at KICR Indie Country Radio as well. Come over and say hello. Love to talk to you. And you're going to hear 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. And I've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well. Brittany Nicole is going to join me in the bottom half of hour number 1. In the bottom half of hour number 2, Tori Martin is going to be a special guest on the program. You're going to hear their stories behind the songs, and like I said, everybody gets played 3 times in a row. You're going to hear a lot of great music and a lot of versatility in these artists as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Hot and Funky Radio, KDubRadio.com, and the Tim Kelly Show is on all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Pandora. Wherever you stream your music, just search the Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to what I call New Country's Best. Let's do the third one to complete the triple play for the band Chamberlain. It is called Consider It Done on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Can't build Rome in a day, in a week or a year. Can't make the blind see or make a deaf man hear. Can't part the waters or speak in tongues, but anything for you, consider it done. Don't have the remedy for the common cold. Those kind of miracles are out of my control. Don't have the keys, the kingdom come, but anything for you, consider it done. Consider it done. tell you lies. I won't let you down or make you cry. If you're looking for devotion, then I'm the one. 'Cause anything for you, consider it done. Consider it done. If you want me to leave, consider it done. If you want me to bleed, consider it done. Whatever you need, but if that's the way you want it, then consider it. Consider it done. If you want me to leave, consider it done. If you want me to bleed, consider it done. Whatever you need, but if that's the way you want it, then consider it done. Consider it done. Then consider it done.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Finally figured out gas tank is running on E. Guess I better slow down so time don't get the best of me. By your sleepy old town, thoughts and memories. No matter how far the distance, freedom don't feel free. I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new? Someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be. Am I too far gone? Can I find a purpose in me? By your sleepy old town, thoughts and memories. No matter how far the distance, freedom don't feel free. I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new? Someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong?
number 2.
Listen, baby, I know you're young. I know you're wild. I know you're free, my only son. Listen closely, if you can, that I want for you, my son, is to be a simple man. Be a simple man. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come. Ooh, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, oh baby. You'll find love. But don't forget, son, there is someone up above. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your lust for the rich man's gold that you need is in your soul. You can do this, ah, baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
Her name is Megan Irby. She is a good friend of mine from the state of Texas. That is called Mama's Simple Man. And before that, another great song called Where Do I Belong? You belong right here on the Tim Kelly Show on this Triple Play Thursday. And I'm glad to have you joining me as well. It's fun doing this show, and we're playing the best in new country music. And I hope you're liking what you're hearing so far. Lots more on the way. Megan Irby was a special guest of mine last year in 2024. She's got some great stories behind these three songs that we're playing playing tonight, you can hear them in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That is on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And after tonight's show, I'm going to put 2 more interviews in the archives as well. So you're going to be able to hear them if you don't get to catch them live. I hope you do. But if you don't, all of those interviews go over to the Tim Kelly Show archives. And they are also downloadable, so the artists can share those on their social media should they wish to do it. My first radio interview coming up is with Brittany Nicole after one more song from Megan Irby. It is called Long Ride on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
This town is slowing down. Sun is falling asleep. Full moon is hiding out behind those live oak trees. Come on, let's take a drive. We got nothing to do. Babe, go grab the key. I'll put on my shoes. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Sound up, humming along. It's just you and me. Never should have waited this long. Grabbing at the summer breeze. We got the world right now. We ain't got the time. And even though it's running out, forever you'll be mine. Yeah. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Blair and Gojo on the radio. Do I am dear rodeo. I don't care as long as I'm with you. Lay back, find a shooting star. Make a wish, kiss me in the dark. Sunrise comes up too soon. Yeah. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Come a little closer. And lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Yeah, yeah. I wanna take a long ride.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and that means every artist on the program gets 3 songs played in a row. And I'm excited to play 3 from this next young lady and have a great radio interview with her. Her name is Brittany Nicole. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim. Thank you so much for having me on.
You are welcome. Thanks for doing the show. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. I've been listening since I found your station, and it's phenomenal. So I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And you hit me up a little while ago, and I've been pretty booked up on interviews, but it's finally great to finally get you on the program as well. I've been looking forward to it and getting to hear the stories behind the songs. That's what I love doing the interviews for.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited to share it with you guys. Like I said, I've been listening to you for quite some time. You have some incredible artists that come on the show. So
Yep.
very, very excited to be featured today.
Appreciate that. You're going to be one of those incredible artists I'm getting ready to interview. I love your music.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You've been doing it for a little while. Your first on-stage performance was at the young age of 5 years old. How about that?
Yeah, so my parents actually used to travel and sing across the country. They were in the ministry. So they pulled me up on stage from the time I was 5 years old. We used to do the harmonies, and I would do my own songs. And then I actually made my first recording at age 9.
Uh-huh.
And then it wasn't long after that I started writing my own songs, because up until that point I was doing cover songs. Then I would, do like the football, basketball games, the national anthems. And 18 years old is when I decided, this is what I want to do. And I actually started out in country music. And I was doing a lot of covers and writing my own material. And then somehow it progressed into rock music.
Uh-huh.
And I did that for a little while. I kind of went through a little rebellious phase, like, if you will. And then my dad actually used to do all of my music. He used to record. He used to help me write. He used to produce all of my music. And he ended up developing vascular dementia. And so at that point, he was no longer able to play instruments, and it was a little difficult for me at the time. So I kind of took a pause on my music. A lot of our older songs that we used to do, I wasn't sure if I could perform those without crying, to be honest. So I took some time off and had another baby. I have a 13-year-old and I have a 4-year-old now.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of regrouped and decided I wanted to get back to my roots. A lot changed in my life, from, being this rebellious rocker to the kind of housewife, and, country just really suited who I was. So I kind of did a circle back to where I originally started. And I said, you know what, if I'm doing it this time, I'm doing it big. I'm doing it big. And so my husband introduced me to one of his buddies. They had been friends since they were 13 years old, and he is now the producer at Sunset Sound Recorders in Hollywood, California.
Mm-hmm.
So traveled out to Hollywood and recorded my reintroduction to Brittany Nicole. I am Brittany Nicole.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you on. Your music is great. We're going to talk about the songs that we're going to play for your triple play tonight here in just a little bit. But I want to say, too, that you do have a family history kind of in country music, because your dad performed at the Grand Ole Opry. It was doing shows with a gentleman by the name of Paul Anka, who I've heard for a long time, Bobby Goldberg. And then back in the 80s, he had his own record company in Nashville.
He sure did. It was a Christian record company. So he taught me everything I know. And then hearing the stories growing up of all of that, like I wanted to be like my dad, and found out a little bit later on in life that it was also a cousin to Crystal Gayle and Loretta Lynn. So it runs in the family. I've never met them. That will be a dream. Hopefully one day I will have that opportunity. But just hearing those stories, it brings it to reality, because you see all these people out there, performing, and you wonder how did they do it? How did they get there? And then you find out that they were once just like you, and there is a dream, and then someday you might make it just like they did. So
absolutely. I'm looking at some of the kudos on your website that other folks in the industry have given you. This one gentleman from the hit TV show on HBO called Oz says that you have $1 million voice. I don't know if you have the money to go with it, but I would have to agree with that.
Oh yeah, Sal Sertia amazing. He actually had a radio show back in the day when I was doing rock music, and I got to chat with him a bit. But he absolutely was one of my biggest supporters, and I was just so thrilled to have somebody that credible give me such a compliment.
Yeah. That is pretty neat, and I see too that it says in your bio that you have a voice that can evoke both vulnerability and strength. I don't know how do you pull that off, but maybe you can tell us.
Well, music touches people in different ways. You know,
Yeah.
I always say it's never going to talk about the songs that I write. You know, it's going to mean what it means to me when I write it, but it's going to mean something for somebody else when they actually hear it.
Yes.
So the delivery, the lyrics, all of that, you know, it's going to evoke different emotions for the listener, depending on, you know, what they're going through at the time.
Yep. You know, I talked to a lot of artists, and they're into music therapy. They even went to school for that, some of them, and they do that for a living aside from music. And so I haven't really announced this yet, but we can just put it out there tonight. Starting in January, on January the 3rd, the first Friday of every month, I'm going to be doing my show in Springfield, Missouri for one of the local senior living centers here in town. And we're going to do it the first Friday of every month starting this next year in 2025. And, you know, a lot of those folks, they have dementia, they have pre-dementia. You talked about it with your dad, but when they hear a song and it resonates with them, and especially these classics, the rock songs and the country songs, they know those songs immediately, and you can just see their eyes light up, can't you?
Exactly. You know, they say that is a great therapy for people with Alzheimer's. I mean, even in the movie The Notebook, which I think everybody in the world has seen,
Yeah.
you know, remembered how to play the piano. And, you know, the great thing about music, my dad still knows how to play. It's just like the stress of the recording process, you know, it triggers something in the brain. And for him, it's vascular dementia. So it triggers like many strokes. And at some point with vascular dementia, because it has to do with the heart, it would take one big stroke to, you know, take somebody out. But for the meantime, he's doing it for the love of it, you know, and just enjoying that process, and no stress about recording or anything like that. So every once in a while, we still get together and he says, "Hey, listen to this. I think you should write to this," and he'll play something on the guitar for me. So I love that you're doing that. That's absolutely fantastic. Music is therapy 100%.
Yep. I got a buddy down in Lufkin, Texas. He's doing it right now, and he's been doing it for a little while, and he's having some health issues of his own with migraine headaches and everything, but he's back to doing it, and he goes to these senior centers down there in Lufkin and takes his equipment and everything and sings for those folks. And I'll tell you this, from the ones that I've been around in the facility that I'm going to be doing my show, you sure get attached to those people.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're actually going to start doing some nursing homes in our area, and it's a completely different set than what I usually do, but just to bring back that nostalgia, some 50s and 60s style music and old country. So I'm super excited to do that.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. It says your talent as a live performer, too, is undeniable. Your energy on stage is infectious, and you effortlessly connect with your audience. Man, there's nothing better than that, and that's therapy for both of you, isn't it? Man, that's your go-to right there, when you can touch somebody from your stage presence, and then they give it right back to you with the looks out in the audience. And, you know, some of these smaller venues that you've probably done, when they know your original songs and they're singing along, there's no better feeling, is there?
There is really nothing better. So about 5 years ago, I quit drinking, right? And so that was kind of like my outlet. I get that same energy from being on stage. It's like a drug. It really is.
Yeah.
You can be completely nervous or having a horrible week, and as soon as you get up on that stage and you start singing and the crowd starts singing your songs back to you, it's just like, whoa, you know, this is just so awesome, and it's so validating as an artist. You know, we want people to have a good time, and if you're not having a good time on stage, they aren't having a good time in the audience.
Absolutely. You know, and you've been listening to this show for a while, so you've heard me say this. I started doing this show in country music because I want it to be a 3-hour escape from what's going on in the world, and everybody can come in here, listen to some great country music, meet an artist over the airwaves in these interviews that they've never heard before, and get to hear their stories and resonate with those folks, become fans, give you more listeners and more streams on social media and all of that, and kind of get away from what's going on in the world. You know, there's a lot of different problems that everybody has, but they go to movies and listen to shows like this to get away from all that, and I love that, doing it for that reason alone.
Exactly. I'm right there with you. I don't even watch the news anymore.
Yep, same here, and listen to mainstream country radio. I really don't do that much either.
No, I honestly don't either. So I have my Apple Music playlist, and a lot of it is filled with some independent artists and you know, country artists that I really enjoy. But yeah, I mean, there's such a push now for independent artists. Thankfully. Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't even care about FM radio anymore. It's so hard to even get on those airwaves anymore. So.
I think they're taking over, and that's the object of this program as well, to keep putting that talent out there. And I'm still amazed. And I've been doing this, I was telling you, going on year number 13 of still what is out there that is undiscovered.
Oh, absolutely. I love that we're in this new world of the internet with TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. I discover new people all the time from shows like this. You know, I'd much rather listen to an independent artist and support them on their journey versus somebody who, you know, probably in the cool kids club in mainstream media. So.
Absolutely. And you get to hear them talk, but wait till you hear them sing. And that's where we're at right now with Brittany Nicole. This first song is called Wild Horse. Now, I do know a little bit of history of Nashville because I haven't been there since 2018, so we need to go back one of these days. But I was hanging out every couple of years at the at the Wild Horse Saloon, rather, in Nashville, and hanging out at the Nashville Universe Awards, and I won a couple of those in 2016. That was a pleasure, getting handed them by Stormy Warren, who was at the time on Sirius XM The Highway. And so the Wild Horse is the first song that we're going to play tonight. Now, I know Luke Combs has taken over the Wild Horse and making it his own in that venue, but what's your song Wild Horse about?
That's very cool. I actually went to Nashville for the first time last year. We stopped on our way to Florida for the night just so I could experience, and yeah, it's really cool Music Row, and got to get Jason Aldean's restaurant. It's super cool experience. But yeah, Wild Horse. So at the time, I was actually, I told you before we went on the air, I took a little bit of a hiatus and to kind of regroup and figure out what I wanted to do, and I wanted to get back into country music. Well, at that time, I was working a corporate job that I hated. The money was phenomenal. It's the only reason I stayed for so long, but I had worked there for 6 years. And I was at a point in my life, you know, I'm not getting any younger, and music is something that I've wanted to do since I was 5 years old. And so my husband looked at me. He said, you know, I know how bad that you want this. He's like, quit your job. Quit your job. I've got us. I want you to focus on music full time. I want you to do this. I believe in you. And so I did. So this song, Wild Horse, and again, this is going to mean something different for different people. But for me at the time, I was transitioning, getting out of my corporate job and getting back into music, doing what I love. So I was coming back into a life undone. So this is me freeing myself from the corporate world and following my dreams.
Wow. You're just like a wild horse. There's no taming you, is there?
Exactly. I'm the wild horse.
Well, we're going to hear you sing it, and then we're going to come back and visit some more with Brittany Nicole. She is with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this Triple Play Thursday.
Like a river running, I knew my time had come. Had to get away from a life undone. Oh, now I'm on my own, out on the open road. gotta let go of all I've known. Flying free and easy, you can't keep me down. 'Cause I'm a wild horse running, can't hold me down, honey. Watch me as I take on this town. Yeah, I'm a wild one, baby. No, you will never break me. You think I'm trying to save me, but I'll make it just fine on my own. Like the wind that blows, I've learned I have to go. When the fear creeps in and strangles all the love, that's why I'm on my own out on this open road. On my own, on my own. Ooh, gotta let go of all I've known. Flying free and easy, you can't keep me down. 'Cause I'm a wild horse running, can't hold me down, honey. Watch me as I take on this town. Yeah, I'm a wild one, baby. No, you will never break me. You think you're trying to save me, but I'll make it just fine on my own. Let the rain fall and the storms come. I am stronger. Do it all along. I will wander, no the road's long, but I'm stronger. 'Cause I'm a wild horse running, can't hold me down, honey. Watch me as I take on this town. Yeah, I'm a wild one, baby. No, you will never break me. You think you're trying to save me, but I'll make it just fine. 'Cause I'm a wild horse running, can't hold me down, honey. Watch me as I take on this town. Yeah, I'm a wild one, baby. No, you will never break me. You think you're trying to save me, but I'll make it just fine on my own.
Her name is Brittany Nicole. That is called Wild Horse. You just heard the story behind it, and man, what a great song! And you performed that well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was the first single that I released off of my EP, I Am Brittany Nicole.
That is awesome. Well, I am Tim Kelly, and we were talking off the air that I guess you just Googled internet radio stations or country radio stations on the internet and found yours truly. That's awesome.
Yeah, you were at the very, very top.
Thank
and
you.
So that says a lot about your station and the credibility. People are listening and loving it just as much as I did.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Well, I appreciate that. And, you know, it's led me to a lot of great people, including you tonight. And it's just been a fun ride. I never know who I'm going to meet and who I'm going to talk to. And I know people are listening because my email is full of music every week. It's a good problem to have. I absolutely love it. We never have talked about yet where you're from. We talked about it off the air, but you're just outside of Indianapolis, Indiana, where one of my favorite listeners, Lula Bradbury's from, real close to that.
Yeah, I live in Anderson, so it's about 45 minutes from Indianapolis. Kind of central to everything. So I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Fort Wayne, and hour and a half from Nashville, Indiana, which is beautiful. Love to head down there.
Yeah.
This year for Santa Claus, Indiana, if you haven't heard of that.
No. How about that?
Yeah, Santa Claus, Indiana. It's like a little mini Christmas town, but people all over the world will send letters to Santa Claus, Indiana, and they have volunteers that will write back to the kids.
Wow, that is really, really cool. You know, I saw Santa Claus using a reindeer the other day to clean his toilet. He was using Comet. I just had to throw that in there for you. I love this. I love this time of year though so much, and I've got so much Christmas music sent to me this year. Been getting tons of that, so I started the KICR Indie Country Christmas Radio channel, and it's going to play year round. So if you want Christmas in July, we're going to have it for you, and it's snowing on the website on every tab right now, but it'll be snowing in July over there as well. We'll keep it going.
That's awesome. I
So,
love that.
Yeah. So have you ever recorded a Christmas single, and it could be even a remake? I'll play it on that channel for you.
I have actually. So a few years ago, I recorded one that was an original, and it was kind of depressing.
Yeah.
It was somebody walking out on them, but at the end, they came back for Christmas, and I don't know, it was just kind of depressing, so I removed that one. But I've recorded covers of Santa Baby, covers of Sia. Have you heard of Snowman?
I haven't.
Don't be a snowman. Yeah, I've got that one, and Colby Calais' Christmas in the Sand, which my mom always wanted me to record that one. It's one of her favorite Christmas songs because, so prior to Indiana, I'm originally from Indiana, but I moved to Charleston, South Carolina, and I lived there half of my life, and then I moved back to Indiana. My parents moved back here, and I followed. But yeah, Christmas in the Sand was a big hit in Charleston, South Carolina, because, it doesn't really snow. You spend Christmas in the sand. So I recorded that one for her, and those are up on my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody wants to listen to those, I did that in my home studio, and there's a video that goes along with it as well.
There you go. Awesome. I love the videos, too, because I have a couple of TV channels, Indie Country Television for the regular independent country music videos, and then I also started Indie Country Television, the Christmas channel, for the Christmas videos as well. So we can put you on TV as well.
I love it. I'll have to send those to you.
Absolutely. Please do. All I need is a YouTube link, and we'll get you going. What's the country music scene like there, or the music scene like in around Indianapolis? I don't know that I've ever asked that, and I've never really asked Lula that. She don't get to get out much, but she loves the independent artists more than anybody I've ever seen in the last 13 years I've been doing this.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's a few country bands and singers. It's a mainly rock kind of area. Mm-hmm. Which makes it kind of hard to perform sometimes in this area because they like the cover bands a lot. Yeah. But yeah, there's quite a few. In fact, my guitar player she is the guitar player for the Indie Annies band, which is another kind of folk country all-girl band. They're very, very good, and they play all over Indiana. So you definitely have to check them out, especially Lulu if she lives in that area. Yeah. They play downtown Indianapolis. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I know a few of them, all very great. But, yeah, mainly a kind of a rock area.
Okay, awesome. Well, I don't talk to a lot of artists from Indiana, so that's why I was asking. That's good to know. And have you ever been to Branson, the live show capital of the world, as we call it?
I haven't. I've been to St. Louis.
Okay, close.
I was younger, yeah.
I was telling you, I got to host Freedom Jam USA last September the 30th in 23 in St. Louis, and the headliners for that show was Jesse Keith Whitley, the son of the great Keith Whitley, and Lori Morgan. And it was sure fun to hang out with him and meet him. And then we met Audra McLaughlin, who was on season 6 of The Voice. She was on Blake's team, and just a bunch of other talent. Molly Lovett, I finally got to meet her. Taylor Hughes, there was some good talent there.
That's amazing. Keep me in mind.
Yeah, I absolutely will. In fact, they took this year off, but they're coming back strong in 2025, and they'll be looking for some acts. I will keep you in mind. I'm glad you brought that up, too. We'll definitely do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you're open to it, I'll pitch you a few venues that I've got a few contacts with here in Branson, and we might be able to see you in a show here next year.
I would absolutely love that. I would love to come to Missouri.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you. You're talented. We appreciate your time tonight. Heart, Another Home, we're going to play, and then your third one, going to kick off the top of the next hour, is called Wish It Was Friday. It will be tomorrow night. You'll get your wish. How about that?
Exactly. So we all wish it was Friday right now.
Right? Especially if you work those corporate jobs still, those unlucky folks, right?
Exactly.
Tell us about Heart Like a Home, or Heart Another Home, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny name for it, but it makes sense in the song. So Heart Another Home is basically about taking a chance on new love. So I got out of a really bad relationship about the same time I met my now husband. So it's actually funny because 2 weeks after I left Charleston, South Carolina, and I moved back to Indiana, I met my husband, and I had sworn off dating, and I was just going to focus on myself, my music. I was done. And he was in the same boat. He had just gotten out of a really bad relationship as well. And so we actually met at the gym. We both went to the gym at unusual times that we don't usually go at those times. He walked in, he flashed a big smile at me, and I smiled back at him, and I was like, oh man, I'm in big trouble. And so we spent the entire session just flirting with each other, and if he didn't get my number by the time we left, I was going to chase him down in the parking lot. But
Wow.
he called me and got my number, and yeah, the rest is history from there. So this song is really about, leaving your baggage behind. Not everybody is the same. Not every relationship is, doomed for the worst. Sometimes you have to take a chance, go with your gut feeling, and give your heart another home. Take a chance on love.
I love that. I was at the gym the other day, and I wasn't there too long, and I dropped 10 pounds. Luckily, it missed my foot.
Oh, man, that's a good one.
It has been a pleasure talking to you, Brittany Nicole, and we're going to keep playing your music, and come back and let's do this again in 2025. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You as well, and I'll look forward to it. Thank you so much, Tim.
Absolutely. Before I let you go, where can folks find you on social media if they want to reach out and find some more of your music and hear some more of your stories or read your bio like I've been tonight?
Absolutely. So my website is IamBrittanyNicole.com. I am also on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at I am Brittany Nicole. And that is BrittanyNichole.
There you go. She is Brittany Nicole. This is called Heart Another Home, and then we're going to play another great song called Wish It Was Friday. It will be tomorrow night, and I might have to play this again on New Music Friday, so we'll hit the airwaves tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time as well. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the radio, as we say around here.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Brittany Nicole on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Spend more time talking to me, saying living with a been so lonely. How much longer are you gonna stick around? You say your heart's in the right place. I can tell by the look on your face that you feel like there's nothing out there for you. I'll take you in when you're all alone. I'll be the fire burning in your soul. I'll be the walls to keep you safe and warm when the nights are long and cold. Bring your package, I'll put it with mine. Bring 2 glasses, I'm chilling the wine. When you're boxing up your memories, just be sure to let them go. 'Cause it's time to give your heart another hurt. Give your heart another hurt. I spend more time thinking about you, smelling cologne around my room. Am I crazy for thinking it belongs here? I've been dancing around the kitchen. Honey, you don't know what you've been missing. I'll spend you round in a homemade paradise. Tonight, I'll take you in when you're all alone. I'll be the fire burning in your soul. I'll be the walls to keep you safe and warm when the nights are long and cold. Bring your package, I'll put it with mine. can feel it in our bones. I'll take you in when you're all alone. I'll be the fire burning in your soul. I'll be the walls to keep you safe and warm when the nights are long and cold. Bring your backhand, I'll put it with mine. Bring 2 glasses, I'm chilling the wine. When you're boxing up your memories, just be sure to let them go. 'Cause it's time to give your heart another hurt. Give your heart another hurt. Give your heart another hurt. Give your heart another hurt.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
You know I can't wait for the weekend. Yeah, it can't come too soon. I thought that it was Thursday evening, but it's only Monday noon. The only thing that's gonna get me through is you lighting up my phone at 1 a.m. on the dot, saying that you miss me. On the day of the week, things go my way. I wish it was Friday, no regrets. It's just a text, pretending it's the last time. But a couple drinks is all it takes, and you're on your way. I wish it was Friday. I wish it was Friday. I wish it was Friday. You never take any of my calls. Always leave me on red. It's gonna be hard moving on with you sleeping in my bed. The only thing that keeps me hanging on is you hitting up my phone at 1 a.m. on the dot, saying that you miss me. On the day of the week, things go my way. I wish it was Friday, no regrets. It's just a text, pretending it's the last time. But a couple drinks is all it takes, and you're on your way. I wish it was Friday. 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 And sometime soon, my Friday will come. And when the clock strikes 1 and you're gone. But till then, 1 a.m. on the dot, saying that you miss me. Only day of the week, things go my way. I wish it was Friday at 1 a.m. on the dot, saying that you miss me. Only day of the week, things go my way. I wish it was Friday, no regrets. It's just a text, pretending it's the last time. Not a couple drinks is all it takes, and you're on your way. I wish it was Friday. 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 I wish it was Friday.
Great country music from the state of Indiana. How about that? That young lady is Brittany Nicole. I wish it was Friday. It will be soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your fingers crossed. Like I said, especially if you got one of those corporate jobs, it's coming. But thank her for joining me on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. And Brittany Nicole, go check her out all over social media. I am Brittany Nicole is her website as well. Thank you for Brittany for doing the great radio interview. We're going to put that in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. archives. If you folks are just now getting tuned in to hour number 2, you'll be able to go back and listen. That is at the top of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now. Just scroll down a little bit on the homepage and you'll see a player that says Radio Boss. Click play on that. You'll be able to hear the live audio when we are live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And there's also a QR code underneath that player that you can download, and it is the Tim Kelly Show app. You can take that live audio with you wherever you go on all of your mobile devices as well. This next gentleman from Canada has been a special guest on my show a few times. I love playing his music. He's got some great music and sounds like traditional country music as well. My good friend Jim Jacobs, I Just Can't Quit Loving You, is the first one of 3 songs on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, playing new country's best.
I've always been the kind of man who set out to do anything that I wanted to put my mind to. Gave it my best shot and did not too bad. Been happy with the way they turned out. There's just one thing in my life that I'll never do. Oh, I just can't quit loving you. I can't stop wanting to see you, wanting to hug you, wanting to kiss you all night. I can't stop wanting to hold you, wanting to please you, making sweet love till you feel so right. Are all the things that I just don't think I can do, 'cause I just can't quit loving you. Never had such a hard time with saying goodbye as I've had saying it to you. A divorce and the token, the drinking and the smoking were all so easy to do. But the one thing in my life that I'll never do, oh, I just can't quit loving you. I can't stop wanting to see you, wanting to hug you, wanting to kiss you all night. I can't stop wanting to hold you, wanting to please you, making sweet love till you feel so right. Are all the things that I just don't think I can do, 'cause I just can't quit loving you. Oh, I just can't quit loving you. Yeah, I just can't quit loving
Song number 2.
It's 2 in the morning. Where have the good times gone? Another empty glass lies waiting for that bartender's last call. Can you make it a double? And boys, ain't we having fun? But I can't help but wonder, will she still love me the same when she finds me drinking again? I made a promise to her, and I swore never again. But now I'm sitting on this bar stool. Here I am, I'm drunk again. How does this happen? I guess I blame it on my friends. But I can't help but wonder, will she still love me the same when she finds me drinking again? Out, I've been drinking again. Will she still love me till the bitter end? And will she take me back in her arms? Or will I wake up all alone and she'll be gone? I should have listened to her, and maybe she'd still be at home, and maybe I wouldn't be crying, staring at my telephone. We used to be so happy, and now it's just a memory. But I can't help but wonder, will she still love me the same when she finds me drinking again? Yeah, I can't help but wonder, will she still love me the same when she finds me drinking again?
Once again, his name is Jim Jacobs from Canada. That is called Drinking Again. And before that, I Just Can't Quit Loving You. I told you he sounds like traditional country music. He is fantastic, and we have had several great interviews in the past. Jim Jacobs, go check him out. His music is great. I'm going to play one more song from Jim Jacobs to complete his triple play, and then the next artist is going to make his radio debut on Triple Play Thursday. I've played his music in the past, but now he's got 3 songs that we can put out to radio. He is my good friend Brian Dinkins. That is all coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. Here is Over for Good from Jim Jacobs, the third one in his triple play on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
She used to rush home at night when her shift was through, do everything just like she promised to. But things seemed to change when she turned to the wine. Oh, it feels like I've just lost this whole world of mine. I got a bad, bad feeling that it's over for good. I a bad, bad feeling that it's over for good. We could go back to the way we were then. Since the day I first met you, you've been my best friend. Oh Lord, please help me at all I can stand. Don't know how to go on being your man. Your pride is so strong, stronger than me, and I've tried my best to get you to see just what you've been doing to me. And the pain is so hard that it's killing me. I got a bad, bad feeling that it's over for good. I just can't believe you don't know how I could. After all your lies are telling me the truth. I've got a bad, bad feeling it's over for good.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indy.
Something about your red lips when they're pressed against mine. Something about the clothes you're wearing, girl, it's driving me wild. You're doing that little thing that you do, you want your shot of Patron. When my keys unlock the door, hey baby, it's on. Wanna see you backed up against the wall. Pull that strap over that tan shoulder and just let it fall. And now I must be thinking it must be a dream, 'cause there's no way that a woman like that wastes tequila on me. Be doing double takes as I light up my smoke. All my buddies sitting back laughing at me like it's some kind of joke. But the joke's on them, you see, as you climb in my truck. You'll be riding shotgun first class. Well, hell, I guess I'm in love. I wanna see you backed up against the wall. Pull that strap over that tan shoulder and just let it fall. And now I guess I'm thinking it must be a dream, 'cause there's no way that a woman strap over that tan shoulder, just let it fall. And now I must be thinking it must be a dream, 'cause there's no way that a woman like that would waste tequila on me. There's no way that a woman like that would waste tequila on me.
Song number 2.
Give me back my house key. Give me back that high dollar diamond ring. Give me back my heart that you stole from me. And you can take this damn dog that keeps me up all night long, along with all the memories of you and me in the past. When you walk out that door, don't you ever come back. My mama always said some things don't last. Gonna spread your name all over this town. Well, I'm out making money. You bring another man in my house. Well, girl, you must be feeling pretty brave. Gonna dig another hole and it's yours and it's a shallow grave. Took down our pictures off the wall. Doing what you did, I guess I didn't mean nothing at all. All my buddies tried to warn me. Said that girl was like a disease. Kill you from the inside, then she'll tear your heart apart. That all ends with me, and that's the truth. I'll just down another and tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spread your name all over this town. Well, I'm out making money. Bring another man in my house. Girl, you must be
is a great tune called Shallow Grave, and before that, Waste Tequila on Me from Brian Dinkins. It is Bryan on Brian. Brian Dinkins all over social media, and he's got some great music. And tonight, we're debuting 3 in a row for his Triple Play Thursday. His brand new single, making its radio debut for the third one in his Triple Play, has never been played before on this program, and it is called Wild Crazy, a great song from Brian Dinkins. And then after that, a great interview coming up with Tori Martin on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
There's something about the way your perfume lingers on my clothes. When I go out or into town, it follows me everywhere I go. And her lipstick stain has stained my coffee cups. Her dad told me when we first met, son, she's just like her mom. She stood by me through thick and thin, even when the times got hard. So hold her tight and never let her go. Yes, she's a little wild and crazy and free as she can be. Well, how'd she wind up with this boy from Jackson, Tennessee? She believes in me, and I'll always be by her side. It takes two to make things work with a baby on the way. And as strong as our love is right now, I'd say we got it made. I guess her dad was right. I hope she rubs off on our kids. You know I never felt like this. She's a little wild and crazy and free as she can be. Well, how'd she wind up with this boy from Jackson, Tennessee? She believes in me, and I'll always be by her side. She's always there to lift me up when I feel a little down. She knows just what to say to keep my feet on solid ground. And I don't deserve her, and I thank God for this girl. Well, she's a little wild and crazy and free as she can be. Well, how'd she wind up with this boy right here in Tennessee? She believes in me, and I'll always be by her side. She's always there to lift me up when I feel a little down. She knows just what to say to keep my feet on solid ground. And I don't deserve her, and I thank God for
to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, and every artist on the program is getting played 3 times in a row. And I love to play 3 songs during the radio interviews as well. And tonight we have Tori Martin with us. How are you, my friend?
Howdy, I'm doing good. How are you?
There you go. Big howdy. You are from Texas, and they say that down there a lot, don't they?
That's true.
You're in Nashville, Tennessee, though, now, and thank you for your time. I'm excited to talk to you tonight.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on. Really appreciate you.
Absolutely. You grew up as a military brat, it said. You moved around a little bit. You started out in Florida early in your life and then ended up just outside of Dallas-Fort Worth. And in 2017, you made the move to Nashville.
That's right. I've been everywhere, man.
Hey, there's a song in there somewhere.
That's so true.
I love that. Your grandpa used to own a little bar called Desperados. I don't know if it was a little bar. Could have been a big one, but Desperados, I thought that was a cool name.
Yeah, I found that out later in life. My papa, he loved country music, and really, I always say I don't think I'd be here today if it wasn't for him, because he really believed in me at a young age. And
Yep.
when I was little, it was actually a roller rink, so we just go hang out with Papa and play songs on the jukebox and
Oh, wow.
all that fun stuff. And then as I got older, they told me, they're like, hey, back in the day, this was a country and western bar. I'm like, no kidding. Like, it's just so cool. It was kind of full circle.
That is neat. Man, I used to roller skate when I was a kid. That's been a day or two ago.
No, it was yesterday.
You were raised on the classics like Johnny Cash and a song you just alluded to a little bit, and the great Tammy Wynette. That was pretty awesome. And your grandpa, it says, was the first one in your family to recognize your talent.
He definitely was, and he got me my first guitar when I was 8, and he was like, every good country singer plays the guitar. Or he said guitar. He was really country. So, yeah, it's honestly, I attribute it all back to him. Like, he inspired me and still inspires me to this day.
Yeah, that is awesome. And being a military brat, like you said, you moved around a little bit. I'm just a brat. I've moved around a little bit in my time, too. But I'm in Branson, Missouri, what they call the live show capital of the world. I landed here about 12 years ago, and they have a great history of country music here in this town, too. Many artists that you know of, Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, Mel Tillis, Mickey Gilley, all of them had theaters here, Glenn Campbell, Roy Clark. Big history of country music here, but truly Nashville now is really well known for that, isn't it? Music City.
Absolutely, and I know Branson's real fun. I've been there a few times. I haven't performed out there, but I've been out there.
We'll see if we can't fix that. In fact, I told Martha Moore, who set this interview up with so much more media, that I was going to send her some venues to give to you, and maybe you guys can work together and get you a show here.
Oh, yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, that would be awesome, too. Love to see you guys that I get to meet on the radio airwaves perform here live and get to meet you in person and hang out and take pictures and put them on our socials, too. That'd be fun.
That would be a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. She also told me you've been opening recently for an artist that I've played on the radio. It's been a few years, but his name is Drew Baldridge. He's super talented, too.
Yes, I just got off the road with Drew. We were playing up north, and it was cold. Oh, man, I'm like, I ain't built for this, but we had so much fun. We played one show, and it was like -4 degrees, but people still showed up, and we had a good old time.
I'll tell you what, it's been chilly here in Branson, too. I don't know, but we may have a white Christmas this year. We haven't had one in a while, so we'll see what happens.
I'm going down to Texas for the holidays, and we ain't getting a white Christmas. I'll just tell you that. It'll probably be 70.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they stay a little bit above that in Texas. So that's good stuff. That's actually where my wife is from, down there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh, very nice.
So, yeah, we go down there all the time. In fact, in September, we went to Cross Plains, Texas, just outside of Dallas-Fort Worth for vacation, and Forney, Texas, to see her family.
Love it.
So
Texas is the best.
that Texas country music scene's pretty hot. In fact, you performed a lot at the Texas Opry House circuit.
I did. That's where I got my start back in the day when I was a little chicken, spring chicken.
Spring chicken.
A spring chicken. I'd get around and play with those guys and had so much fun because, you know, just really talented house bands, and you'd get up and sing country standards. So that definitely is my backbone, and it really influences my sound.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when you moved to Nashville in 2017, you're 7 years into that 10-year town, but it says that you didn't know a soul.
I didn't know anybody.
You took a big leap of faith, didn't you?
I did. I moved there with my husband, and we just were like, all right, we're doing this thing, and got out there. And I just kind of been like my motto, like, just show up. You never know what's going to happen if you show up.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's the way I do these radio shows, you know. Just show up. You never know who I'm going to interview and have on the program and who you're going to have that's listening out there. And it's a win-win for everybody. I get to put my voice over your great music and your songs, and you got some good ones.
Oh, thank you. And we appreciate, you know, folks like yourselves that are giving our music life and spreading the news about it and sharing our music. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it is a passion of mine to put the music out there, but it's a passion of yours, I'm sure, to also tell stories about your life. And you actually got into songwriting quite a while ago, and you've met some people in Nashville through that, and probably friends of mine, too. I know one of them, Jan Buckingham, she's awesome at it. I've interviewed her a couple of times on this program, and she's got like over 2,000 songs, she said, in her library, and she performs at the Commodore Grill quite a bit. So
very nice. Yeah, it's such a fun community, and definitely when I made the move to Nashville, it just kind of like further like my artistry, and I definitely honed in. And I don't know, it got me to this level. So I'm really thankful and grateful for the Nashville community. And it is really cool to be out there and be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about that. You know, I love hearing the stories behind the songs and the writing styles of artists that do that, because most of the artists I interview do write their own music. And so how did you get into that songwriting and discover that you probably did have that talent as well?
People always go because I'm like, I wish that I, you know, got into it quicker than I did, but I was around like 16 years old, and they're like, oh my God, you're so old. I'm like, just kidding. But, you know, some people they come out doing things, and you're like, man, I wish I would have started back then. I didn't really know that was something available to me. You know, when I first got into music, the country music scene was a little bit different. You know, a lot of people would just kind of cut amazing songwriter songs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Still love that and open to doing it.
Yeah.
But I met a good friend here in Texas. His name's Billy Herzig, and he's a hit songwriter. He wrote Right from the Start by Earl Thomas Conley. And I met him through church and singing in the church choir. And he's kind of like a mentor to me, and took me under his wing a little bit. And he was like, you know what? Like, we should write some songs together. And I was like, well, I don't really know if I could do that. And he was like, I think we could. You know, like, you just got to see what you want to say. And so I started at a really young age, and God bless him for writing with me when I was so young.
Yeah.
But definitely, Billy kind of pulled that out of me, and I just learned a lot from him and started writing.
That is awesome. And a lot of people that aren't into performing they're just songwriters listen to this program, and they're always looking for somebody to collaborate with. So if you're open to that, you might find some new people to write with on this program too.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
We got lots of them tuned in. Let's go back about 10 years, because I'm looking at 2014. Renegade Radio Nashville named you as one of the new faces in country. I know of that gentleman. We've been friends for years. His name's Captain Jack.
That's right. How cool.
Yeah. And so that's pretty cool. I think he moved to New Jersey and took the show there, I believe.
Wow, I haven't seen him probably in 10 years, so that is awesome. I'm glad he's still going.
And then you went on ABC's American Idol in season number 14 as well. And, you know, those are the ones that you have to perform somebody else's music, I do believe, like NBC's The Voice, and you know, showcase your talent in doing some cover songs. So what did you pick for that audition?
That's awesome. I actually had to get a song approved, and so I'm like, I'm so proud of this, but it was before he actually kind of broke out, but there was a song by Chris Stapleton called What Are You Listening To? And it wasn't on the approved list of songs, and so I was like, well, I really want to sing this song. And so they had to go get it approved and added it to the list and the show. So I was so excited to be able to sing that song, and ended up getting the golden ticket and going to Hollywood at the ripe age of 19.
That is something. You're not going to believe this, and this is not rehearsed. This is as live as it gets. Yes, I do pre-record these interviews, but 2 weeks ago, I just had James Rose on my program. He's a firefighter in the nation's capital who's also a country music singer. And What Are You Listening To is the song that he did for that Chris Stapleton wrote, and I love his version of it. And we just talked about that song, and that's one of my favorites of his. I love it.
Oh, it's such a good one.
Yeah, it is. And so, yeah, I didn't know you sang it. That's awesome. I got to hear you sing it now.
It's on YouTube if you want to go check it out.
I'm going to have to do that. That is awesome. Your song, one of them that we're going to play today, is called Lost in the Country. It went to #1 on the Texas Regional Radio Report, and that's pretty cool. I'm sure for you, being that you lived in Texas, but now you're based in Nashville, but you're still kicking booty down there.
We're certainly trying. But yeah, it was amazing to get my first #1. Super excited about it.
That is awesome. So tell us a little bit about the story behind Lost in the Country, and then we'll play it for the folks here in a minute.
Sure. Lost in the Country kind of has a double meaning. It's something that I love to do, like literally get lost in the country. I don't have any cell service, getting off the grid a little bit, just kind of like hanging out with my cows and my horses and my husband. I love it. And the second meaning with it is I wrote that song with Bill DiLuigi and Kirsty Manna, and we wanted it to kind of have a play and pay homage to, you know, country music legends and getting lost in the literal country music. And so we have nods in there to like George Strait and Tammy Wynette and Hank Williams. We tried to get as many in there as we could, and we got a lot. So that's what it's about.
That is awesome. I love that. You know, there's nothing better than country music when you can actually write about those experiences that you lived. I've been lost in the country, too, without cell service. Sometimes it's not fun, but for you to tell that story is pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been there, too, where it's like, oh, my goodness, help me.
Yeah, exactly. I used to work at this theme park here in Branson called Silver Dollar City. It's an 1880s theme park, and it's in a different county than I actually live in. So we go down there, and it's in Stone County. And with all those hills and you know, the Ozark Hills and mountains and caves around there, that they have the world's largest cave down there in Marvel Cave, and you don't get any cell service. Just about 20 or 30 feet into that cave, you're done. Your cell phones are gone.
Ooh, that's a little scary.
So yeah, Jesse James used to hang out in this area.
Wow, how cool is that?
So we can write some good outlaw country around here too.
Come on.
There you go. Lost in the Country with Tori Martin. We're on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
First you gotta get off the grid just a little. Find nowhere, then get in the middle. Get behind a guy with a hound in a truck that I ain't even mad. Girl sweeter than pie and honeysuckle, where the boys take pride in the size of their buckles. Speed limit, tractor, cow in the road. Slow go, slow poke. Little white church, blue skies, red dirt, cool snap shirts, and American honey. Come on, y'all, get lost in the country. Three chords and the truth, resurrection. Hear them songs and you won't be forgetting. Moonshine, first taste, first time heartbreak. Stand by your man. Texas X is a yeehaw heartache. Gotta have a fiddle in the band. Willie's guitar, straight from the heart, cranking, hanging a baby blue caddy. Come on, y'all, get lost in the country. We're going off in the deep end.
Her name is Tori Martin. That is the single that went to #1 on the Texas Radio Regional Reports. Congratulations. It is called Lost in the Country. Great job on that one.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Nashville is Music City for a reason, too, because there's so much talent in the recording studios and the musicians behind you and all of that. Man, it's just a fun process creating this music, isn't it?
Oh, it's so true. My producer is Bill Warner. He does all of my music, and he's got a pretty awesome Rolodex, so I've been able to meet some really amazing people and have them play on my songs, like Jeff King and Russ Paul. Like, goodness, I've worked with a lot of amazing folks.
That is awesome. You are married, lady, and you got some fur babies in the relationship, too. I love that. We've got a couple of those. And your husband has a real estate business, and you also help him because you love to decorate. So you do home decor, and you kind of are a home designer. I love hearing that away from music.
Yes, I'm like, it's just another kind of like creative outlet for me, and I have a lot of fun doing it. But it's also something that we found and discovered when we were in Nashville, and it's definitely kind of like helped fueled our dreams and given us time freedom, and also just something else that we enjoy. And yeah, I have three dogs and cows and horses and
no kidding.
a donkey. I got a lot, so there's a lot of fur babies in our family.
There you go. You can get lost in the country. I love that. You get right in there with the cows and everything.
That's right.
That is awesome. I was telling you off the air here not too long ago this last year, T.G. Shepherd and his wife, Kelly Lang, and they showcased their home on YouTube, and everybody got to do a virtual tour of it because they put it on video in Hendersonville, and I thought that was really cool. They got a nice home, too, so that's a thought. Some of your decorations and stuff, man, put that out there on social media for us to check out. I'd love to see it.
Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. And, some of these country music stars and other folks, they just got some really nice homes, and they love to show them off, so you can show off your talents at the same time.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. When did you realize you had that talent of home decor?
I don't know. I mean, it was pretty early on when I moved into my place on my own. I was like, oh, okay, I love decorating, and I don't know, could kind of throw a home together. Like my sister-in-law always laughs. My sister-in-law is like, she knows how to put a house together, and so I don't know. I'm like, it was pretty young. I always kind of liked to decorate because it's kind of like another form of an art. It's like your space and where you feel comfortable and homey, but you can also display your personal style. So I've always liked that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, you found another home, and that's in the world of country music, and it is great to have you in that genre. And aren't the ladies of country just killing it right now?
Yes, it's so exciting to see.
Yeah, and you're one of those ladies, too. I've known of you for a while, but it's sure great to have you on the program tonight. And again, I want to give Martha Moore from So Much More Media a big shout out, and thanks for hooking us up with the interview tonight. It's our first, but I guarantee it won't be our last. If you come out with something new that you want to promote, be sure to hit me up. And you got a great Christmas music song, too, called Warm for December. We're going to play that as your third one in this triple play. And I love Christmas so much that I started this KICR Indie Country Christmas radio channel. And your song, Warm for December, is playing on there. Martha sent it to me. I loaded it on there. And we're going to keep it playing year-round. If you want Christmas in July, we're going to have it for you.
Well, all right. I like it.
It is currently snowing on every tab of our website right now. So we're getting you in that Christmas spirit. We got Santa dancing around a little bit, too.
That's awesome.
Yep, absolutely. Steppin' In It's the next song we're going to play. Tell us about this one as well.
Steppin' In It is definitely a sassy song, and people really loved this one. I released it right before Lost in the Country, and it's just kind of about following your own path, marching to the beat of your own drum and not buying all of the bull crap out there in the world. So that's what we wrote the song about. It's called I'm not stepping in it,
Yeah.
If I am, it's because I want to, and you're not going to make me go down a path I don't want to. So a lot of people resonate with that message and like the song, and there's a cool music video for it on YouTube. that we got in the iconic stockyards here in Fort Worth.
There you go. And if you're raising cows and you got them out there, you got to watch where you step too, don't you?
Yes, you do. You probably will step in it.
Well, thanks for stepping in this program tonight. We've had a great time, and we'd love to have you back anytime. So let me ask you this, too. Where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out more of your music and learn more about Tori Martin?
Yeah, you can find me on thetorimartin.com. That's my website. And then my handle on social media is @thetorimartin. That's everywhere that you like to go hang out. So Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, you name it, I'm there. Find me, and we could be friends.
There you go. She is the Tori Martin, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you again for doing a great radio interview with me tonight. And we look forward to more new music from you. And maybe one of these days meeting you live here in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
I would love that. Thanks so much for having me on and for featuring my music.
You are welcome. Her name is Tori Martin. This is called Steppin' In It. And then the third one to kick off the next hour will be her great Christmas song, Warm for December, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Triple Play Thursday.
Don't chase no money. If it sticks like honey, then I'm stepping in it. Ain't no $3 bill, I'm a red dirt real, ain't messing with it. Keep my nose to the wind when I get a whiff, I know that's BS coming. There's no telling what that is you feeling. I ain't buying what you're selling, I ain't stepping in it. If I'm a bloody on my boots, I'll be riding Appaloosas. Chasing down the truth, not stepping in it. Not stepping in it. If a honky-tonk Friday night hits me right, I'm getting with it. If the band's on the road with the Cotton Eye Joe, you stepping in it. Electric slide around the pickup lines and them cowboys keep on. If I'm a buddy on my boots, I'll be riding Appaloosas, chasing down the truth, not stepping in it. Blue crazy to compass, whatever floats your boat is ooh. All heavy and no cattle, don't break the tackle just to fool me. There's no telling what that is you feeling. I ain't buying what you're selling, I ain't stepping in it. If I'm a buddy on my boots, I'll be riding Appaloosas, chasing down the truth, not stepping in it. There's no telling what it is you feeling. I ain't buying what you're selling, I ain't stepping in it. If I'm a buddy on my boots, I'll be riding Appaloosas, chasing down the truth, not stepping in it. I'm not stepping in it. Not stepping in it. Not stepping in it. No, not stepping in it.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It's warm for December, just like it should be. Jack Frost doesn't stand a chance with you so close to me. It's not just a state of mind, you're always my Christmas time. So warm for December. No more lonely holidays, 2 glasses of champagne. One for me, one for you. We deck the evergreen with classic silver screen. Me and you, let's do what lovers do. Boy, I won't complain about the weather. It's warm for December, just like it should be. Jack Frost doesn't stand a chance with you so close to me, stirring up sparks inside. You're always my Christmas time, so warm for December. Who needs a mistletoe and midnight falling snow? Don't have to wait, we'll celebrate tonight. Don't put the tinsel up, your kiss is just a touch. Like cookies on the plate, jingles on the sleigh. Hey, boy, I won't complain about the weather. It's warm for December. Oh, don't you know it is, boy? Boy, I won't complain about the weather. Oh no, it's warm for December, just like it should be. Jack Frost doesn't stand a chance with you so close to me, looking into your eyes. It's stirring up sparks inside. It's not just a state of mind. You're always my Christmas time. So warm for December. So warm for December. So warm for December.
Her name is Tori Martin. She is originally from the great state of Texas, now making Nashville, Tennessee her home, and that is called Warm for December. It's cold for January, though, ladies and gentlemen, right now. And you can check out the song on our Christmas channel, ICTV, or read the video to that song on our ICTV Christmas channel, as well on the website, and the KICR Indie Country Christmas Radio channel. That is all on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I want to thank Tori Martin for being my special guest tonight on the program on this Triple Play Thursday. And after the live show is over in just a little over an hour, I'll be putting her interview in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is also on my website to check out as well. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you're just now getting tuned in, you're going to hear 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. And I've got more great triple plays on the way. This next artist is David Michael. He's making his debut on Triple Play Thursday with 3 great songs. The first one is called What We Call Country from David Michael. David Michael Music on social media, on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Going to the party at the Shell Rock Pit. Clear blue water, good place to fish. Swamp cabbage palms, let's cook them up. 4-wheel riding in my pickup truck. Airboat swamping in the middle of the night. Beer drinking till the morning light. Cost what you want, you may think it's funny, but in Florida that's what we call country.
The river floating might throw out a line. Open up the top to that old coat shine. Mutton by day, then fire by night. Got them wings on the grill and them old Miller Lights. The Georgia peaches make a cobbler. The T-Town party gonna make you holler. That's what we do, you ain't gotta agree. But here in Georgia, that's what we call country. So let's yeehaw, y'all, have a good time. Waylon, Johnny, and Patsy Cline. Dogs will bite, the gators will chomp. Get along with this damn song. Dirt road riding or ocean blue. Black horse picking is what we like to do. It don't matter if it's Florida or GA. But us, that's what we call country. We get along, we disagree when it comes to dogs and gators on TV. Drinking beer or drinking that whiskey. Both love the girls that like to get frisky. We're from different towns and different states. Can count all the hell that we like to raise. Beach bonfires while listening to Merle. Or drinking sweet tea with a Georgia girl. Poor or rich, we don't care about money. The cat-head biscuits taste good with that honey. It don't matter if it's Florida or GA. But us, that's what we call country. So let's yeehaw, y'all, have a good time. Waylon, Johnny, and Patsy Cline. Dogs will bite, the gators will chomp. Get along with this damn song. Dirt road riding or ocean blue. Back horse pig is what we like to do. It don't matter if it's Florida or GA. But us, that's what we call country. But us, that's what we call country.
Song number 2.
Here we go again, another Friday night. Muddy trucks and cold Miller Lite. Tailgate's down and the music's up. Sipping on shine in a Dixie cup. Straight, haggard, and Wallen playing. The weather's cool and the fire is blazing. Let's all get white boy wasted. Crank it up, let's turn it on. The party is here and it won't take long. To get where we're going, have no fear. We know what to do. Captain's here, Jack's on the way. The night is long, let's go ahead and face it. Let's all get white boy wasted. Keg and Nat and a handle of Crown. Wherever we're going, it's about to go down. In the club or in the woods, girls are getting crazy and looking good. Ain't got no plan, life's what we make it. Let's all get white boy wasted. Crank it up, let's turn it on. The party is here and it won't take long. To get where we're going, have no fear. We know what to do. Captain's here, Jack's on the way. The night is long, let's go ahead and face it. Let's all get white boy wasted. Monday's come, but it's not quite here. Come on, man, pass me another beer. Work to be done, money for the making, just not yet, so let's song. White boy wasted. Crank it up, let's turn it on. The party is here and it won't take long. To get where we're going, have no fear. We know what to do. Captain's here, Jack's on the way. The night is long, let's go ahead and face it. Let's all get white boy wasted. White boy wasted. White boy wasted. Peyton, Chase, Kyler, and David. White boy wasted.
That is an interesting title for sure. It is called White Boy Wasted. His name is David Michael. David Michael Music is where you can check him out and follow him on social media. You want to hear the story behind that song? I sure do. He is going to be my special guest coming up on an Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show on January the 29th. That full interview schedule is at the bottom of the homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I've got some good ones coming up. If you would like to be a special guest, I just need 3 of your songs to consider you for this show, Triple Play Thursday, and I like to play 3 songs during the interviews that we do. It's a 30-minute full interview, including the playing of 3 of your songs, and that email address is indiecountryradio@yahoo.com. Send me those MP3s, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see you on the radio as well. The third one in the Triple Play for David Michael is called Kiss Me Again on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Triple Play Thursday.
Girl, you look so good around 7 a.m. when you opened up those big brown eyes. And then you crawl out of bed, yeah, and stumble in the kitchen. Then you put your sweet lips on mine. Then I sweeten up your coffee with some French vanilla cream. There ain't nothing that compares quite like the kiss that you put on me. Then you're standing by the door, but I don't want to go to work, 'cause you're looking so good in your Foo Fighter shirt. Girl, I know you love me, yes, I'm a lucky man, but you just want to make sure, so you kiss me again. 12-hour days, half the day is gone, but my favorite part is when I get back home and I feel you wrapped inside of these arms. When the long day ends, girl, that's where the loving starts. Yeah, she's waiting by the door in her Foo Fighter shirt, and she's giving me a kiss when I get home from work. Girl, I know you love me, yes, I'm a lucky man, but you just want to be sure, so you kiss me again. Girl, I know you love me, yes, I'm a lucky man, but you just want to be sure, so you kiss me again. Girl, I know you love me, me again.
Hey y'all, this is Ashley Ewing, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
How I love your face, how I love your smile. It lights up a room like a neon glow from a harvest moon. When you laugh, it's free. When you stare at me, it flies to my soul like a ghost wind from your heart of gold. I never want to lose this or do anything to bruise this. This thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. It's so amazing. All the saint preaching, you're my very best friend. You stand by my side when the weather vane spins from those hurricane winds. Come and dream with me. Close your eyes, you'll see how forever it feels as we hold hands through those daisy fields. I never want to lose this or do anything to bruise this. Hey, this thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. It's so amazing. Do anything to bruise this. This thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. Oh, what a gift to find a love like yours and mine. It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Song number 2.
Shotgun in a four-wheel drive. There's a full moon blaring on this Alabama night. Me and my boys looking for some fun, raising hell, chasing tail in that midnight sun. Turned left by the field, parked by the gate. Heard wailing of Merle, Keith, Whitley, then some Blake. Jumped on over, walked on in, and I said, my name's Randy, these boys are my friends. There were angels around, trouble in their eyes, with their pretty flannel shirts and their cut-off covered thighs. Dancing around, beers in their hands, by the water, by the fire, man, they were raising some sand. And I smiled at one, she winked back at me. Next thing I knew, she was teaching birds and bees. What a night to remember, never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama streets. some fun. What a time that we found under the midnight sun. That's the way it goes. Stuff is for real when you're riding shotgun with your buddies by a field. What a night to remember. Never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks. There were angels around, trouble in their eyes, with their pretty flannel shirts and their cut-off covered thighs, dancing around, beers in their hands by the water, by the firemen. They were raising some sand, and we couldn't believe we had come on such a dream with these country little cuties way out here in the trees. What a night to remember. Never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks.
That's a great tune called Alabama Sticks, and that happens to be where that artist grew up. His name is Randy Cobb. That is C-O-B-B. Music by Randy Cobb, if you want to follow him on Facebook. And before that, another great tune that was amazing, and that also happens to be the title of it, Amazing. Randy Cobb. Go check him out all over social media. He is fantastic, and he was a special guest on my show last year and in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives as well. The third one in the triple play for Randy Cobb has a great video on ICTV. That is Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Click on that channel and listen or watch and listen to the best indie country music videos on the planet. Randy Cobb, Not on Me, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Firing up my pickup, I'm on my way to work. 8 to 5 just to get mine, living life for what it's worth. Now I'm down to my last dollar, last cigarette. Still worried about tomorrow, but I ain't giving up yet. Damn it, I'm gonna preach. Everybody wants to get there fast, got a soul for you gonna read. You've got your hands out, but these handouts ain't for free. No, baby, not on me. Baby, not on me. Oh, us backwood boys are yelling, not on me. That's what you're used to, but it's time for things to change. This living off the back of the working man's the wrong way to earn your pay. 'Cause we learn young how to do it. This is how we were born and raised. We wake up, go to work, make it home, go to church, love God, family, USA. You do it your way. Man, I've given all I think I can give. Made by the sweat of my brow, forged me the life that I live.
see, there ain't nothing for free. Yeah. Oh, us backwood boys are yelling night on me.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
The walls are thin in an old hotel, and the voices carry a little too well. And a trail of her perfume lingers in the hall. Every night, same old time, same old song, and she starts to cry. And I'm here trying to find the nerve to say, did somebody break your heart? That's something I never do. I know you're everything I've never found. Just one door down. You're just one door down. I'm holding on to a lover's prayer, but I hear your voice, so I know you're there. And sometimes I hear your footsteps in the hall. And I wonder, are you just like me, wanting more than being lonely? And I'm here trying to find the nerve to say, did somebody break your heart? That's something I never do. I know you're everything I've never found. Just one door down. You're just one door down. Just one door down. Sometimes it feels like a mile away, waiting for a knock on the door to find the words to say. Did somebody break your heart? That's something I never do. I know you're everything I've never found. Just one door down. You're just one door down. You're just one door down.
Song number 2.
That does it. I'm not looking anymore. That does it. I've tried 1,000 times before, but love for me just never quite worked out until now.
that does it. The way you heal me with your eyes, that does it. You bring my wounded heart to life, and it fills me with desire that I can't tame. When you whisper my name, and that does it. The way you wrap your arms around me, girl, that does it. Feels like heaven's finally found me when I've done all I can do, and I need a mountain moved. It's your love that does it. And that does it. The way you wrap your arms around me, girl, that does it. Feels like heaven's finally found me when I've done all I can do, and I need a mountain moon. It's your love, and that does it. I'm not looking anymore. That does it. I've tried 1,000 times before, but love for me just never quite worked out until now. And girl, I'm all yours now. And that does it.
He is my good friend Flint Thompson. He is from Lufkin, Texas. That is called That Does It. And before that, one of my all-time favorite Flint Thompson songs called One Door Down. I got to meet him finally when he was doing a award show, a performance at Willow Springs, Missouri. That was a blessed night. We had a great time hanging out with Flint Thompson and finally getting to meet him after all these years of playing his great country music. And we still love playing him on the radio. Absolutely. Anytime, Flint Thompson. Flint Thompson Music, if you want to go find him on social media as well. This next song, the third one for his triple play, 100% of the proceeds of the song and the video that is playing on ICTV, Indie Country Television, go to the Shriners to help children fight cancer. He's a great artist and doing something for a great cause. My good friend Flint Thompson, this is called Love to the Rescue on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a triple play Thursday.
In every moment when someone is lost, there's something to turn to when life has you tossed. No expectation of thanks or praise. You may not know where to find it. But love has its ways. It's love to the rescue. It comes in the nick of time, just when you thought the world had forgotten. Love comes and changes every mind. It's for the helpless and hope for the few. You don't know where on earth to turn. It's love to the rescue. In storms there's a refuge. In darkness there's a light. It travels on silent winds, shining so bright. At least smiles where each tear's gone. and it understands. It's standing right beside you. Just reach out your hand. It's love to the rescue. It comes in the nick of time. Just when you thought the world had forgotten, love comes and changes every mind. Hands for the helpless and hope for the few. When you don't know where on earth to turn, it's love to the rescue. You'll never be far from what you need, as long as love can stay in your heart or in your soul, and in your path along life's way. Love to the rescue.
This is Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
The bottom of an empty glass. It ain't the first and it sure as hell won't be the last. Thinking about memories back in the day, I'd be up losing sleep just cursing your name, but I packed you up and left it in the past. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower, running up tonight. Finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Tonight I'm staring at the pieces that are left of me. You couldn't break me down, but there's an old soft side I still can't see. Fast cars and freedom, drunk Friday nights. There's no look over your shoulder, no worries in sight. Here's to the new and the best I'll ever be. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower, running low tonight. I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, climbing up the walls of this old locked tower, running low tonight. I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. Oh, I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1.
Number 2.
Girl, I stopped holding my breath long before you took a took everything I ever had and more. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting for you to come hold me tight. I swore we'd find a way to make it right, but I can't break down when you don't want to see me. You hide out like you don't even need me. I take back what I've been believing. I can't. But I always thought we could. I always thought we could.
Boy, I stopped coming home 'cause I didn't wanna be alone under the same roof. Boy, I stopped wiping these eyes long before you ever tried to tell the whole truth. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting for you to come hold me tight. I swore we'd find a way to make it right, but I can't break down when you don't want to see me. You hide out like you don't even need me. I take back what I've been believing. I can't. But I always thought we could.
I always thought we could.
I always thought we could. God knows that I can't. I always thought we could. I always promised you that I'd stay. I never wanted to be your mistake.
Her name is Ashley Ewing. She is from the great state of Texas. His name is Blaine Howard. He's originally from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and now living in Nashville, Tennessee. That is called Promises and Mistakes. And before that, Ashley Ewing by herself with a great tune called 321. We'll have one more from Ashley here in just a second. But I also wanted to tell you that Ashley Ewing and Blaine Howard's video is on ICTV. That is Indie Country Television to Promises and Mistakes. That is on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And what a great duet that is. And they've known each other for quite a while, just like I've known Blaine for about 10 years. Went to school with his mom in junior high in Fort Scott, Kansas. The third one in the triple play for Ashley Ewing is called Chasing Down Forever on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a triple play Thursday.
2 miles from breakdown, I'm running out of know-how. There's no way to slow down. I'm 2 miles from breakdown. I'm crawling out of my skin. I couldn't tell you where or just when I fell in love with the idea of him. I'm crawling out of my skin. I'm going 80 in a 45 'cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light while I'm holding on to this moment. Pedal to the metal, I'm chasing down forever tonight. Oh, 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 oh. I should have said I'm sorry faster. Now I'm stuck here in my own disaster. Loving you is all I was after. I should have said I'm sorry so much faster. I'm going 80 in a 45 'cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light while I'm holding on to this moment. Pedal to the metal, I'm chasing down forever. Maybe you're crushing course cans and think you're a lesser man for walking away. Maybe I'm out of my mind, or maybe it's
just the time to beg you to stay. I'm going 80 in a 45 'cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light. While I'm holding on to this moment, pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. I'm going 80 in a 45 'cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light. While I'm holding on to this moment, pedal to the metal. I'm chasing down forever tonight. Oh, 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 oh. I'm chasing down forever tonight. Oh, 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 oh. I'm chasing down forever
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Found a place to go when life not easy down in Mexico. And to please me, dancing every night. The senoritas till the morning light. It's gonna drive you wild into the night. And we'll all get wild till the morning light. And I'm going back to that place you wanna know. Oh, back to that place that they call a midnight Mexico. A midnight Mexico. Mexico. Midnight Mexico. Midnight senoritas take you higher, dancing like a flame. With desire, melt you to your core, steal your soul and make you want more. They're gonna drive you wild into the night. And we'll all get wild till the morning light. And I'm going back to that place you wanna know. Oh, back to that place that they call a midnight Mexico. A midnight Mexico. Mexico. Midnight Mexico. Midnight slams, it's still on you. Nothing much that you can do. All them cowboys who have fence gone and gone far as I can Found a place to go when life not easy down in Mexico. It's gonna drive you wild into the night. And we'll wild till the morning light. And I'm going back to that place you wanna know. Oh, back to that place that they call a midnight Mexico. A midnight Mexico. Mexico. A midnight Mexico.
Number 2.
He's coming home to country. Ask me what is country.
and this is what I'd say. Twice as sweet as honey, baby, medicine for a pain. It ain't about the money, it ain't about the fame. Others might be all about it, country's not the same. Everybody's coming home to country. Doesn't matter where they're coming from, 'cause country's got them feeling higher than the ceiling, and I'll be coming home to get me some. I'll be coming home to get me some. Now you know what's country, and now you know the way. You find it deep down in your soul. You feel it when you pray. It ain't about the money, it ain't about the fame. So thank the Lord that country's free, and get you some today. Country's not a name or time or place. Country's just a smile that's on your face. Country ain't the way you wear your hair. It's dressed to the nines or just don't care. Country is a state of mind, to put it plain. It's a beautiful ride, so get on the train. Everybody's coming home to country. Doesn't matter where they're coming from, 'cause country's got them feeling higher than the ceiling, and I'll be coming home to get me some. I'll be coming home to get me. Everybody's coming home to country. Doesn't matter where they're coming from, 'cause country's got them feeling higher than the ceiling, and I'll be coming home to get me some. I'll be coming home to get me some.
That is called Coming Home to Country, and before that, Midnight Mexico. His name is D.A. Cole, and he is from the great state of New York and was a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show last year. You can check that out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives as well. We had a fun interview, and he's got some great music. This next song is about a state that they call Big Sky Country. It is called Montana. That's the title of this song from D.A. Cole, the third one in the triple play on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Montana, I've been waiting for you. There's a place in my heart, visited by few. Montana, make those whole words new. A fine place to start with a heavenly view. The time came to break the train that binds me here under all this strain. Now I'm at peace with what will be. Gonna make it rain when the woods pour out of me. Montana, I've been waiting for you. There's a place in my heart, visited by you. Montana, make those old words new. A fine place to start with a heavenly view. Sitting my goodbyes today. No one's saying I should stay. Now you're insane to go. We'll be back soon though. Now I'm at peace with what will the great unknown. But I feel free. Montana, I've been waiting for you. There's a place in my heart visited by you. Montana, make those old words new. I find a place to start with a heavenly view. Peace with the way we'll be. May seem like a dream, but not for me. And I'm at ease with letting go. God only knows where the river flows. Montana, I've been waiting for you. There's a place in my heart visited by you. Montana, make the world new. Find a place to start with a heavenly view. Montana, I've been waiting for you. There's a place in my heart visited by you. Montana.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
This small town might not look like much, just corner stores and rusty trucks and everything else that I love. It's all right here. Some people can't wait to get out. Me, I think I'll just stick around, 'cause heaven looks like here to me, where I wanna be. So give me a hell yeah and an amen for the good times and good friends. We raise them up, then we drink them down. We all get lost, we all get found. When the whiskey buzz starts to move you, Friday feeling cuts right through you. That's the good Lord talking to you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. It's my favorite prayer to pray. It's a John boat on the lake. It's a tin roof rainy day. It's the way we got it made. So give me a hell yeah and an amen for the good times and good friends. We raise them up, then we drink them down. We all get lost, we all get found. When the whiskey buzz starts to move you, Friday feeling cuts right through you. That's a good Lord talking to you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a blue sky, it's a truck bed, it's a cold beer, it's a godsend. It might seem ordinary, but don't let it fool you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. Oh, so give me a hell yeah and an amen for the good times and good friends. We raise them up, then we drink them down. We all get lost, we all get found. When the whiskey buzz starts to move you, Friday feeling cuts right through you. That's a good Lord talking to you. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. That's a neon hallelujah. Neon hallelujah. Neon hallelujah.
Song number 2.
There's a girl to my left headed home with
with a hunt's gonna try to catch them both in the act. There's a kid on the right gonna see her daddy tonight with a pawn shop diamond on the dash. There's a blinker that's been on for the last 3 miles. Bet they got that radio turned up. So many different faces headed different places in a long line of cars and trucks. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. Cars and trucks. Burning Man, Bonnaroo, deadheads headed to the next show in a dust-covered van. There's a mom behind me with one in the booster seat. Man, I swear they grow up so fast. We're all on the go and we all think we know where we're headed and where we'll wind up. Yeah, we're running out of time watching life go by in a long line of cars and trucks. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. We're all living a million miles a minute, yeah, we're all in our own little lane. Yeah, we may all be a little bit different, but we're all kinda still the same. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. We're coming, we're going, we're just passing through. We're living in the windshield and in the rear view. We're spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. Spinning our wheels, trying not to get stuck in a long line of cars and trucks. Cars and trucks.
That is called Cars and Trucks, and before that, Neon Hallelujah from J.D. Shelburne. He's the gentleman that I always end the show with, and that's what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for tuning in to this edition of Triple Play Thursday, and I want to thank my special guests, Brittany Nicole and Tori Martin, for joining me on the show tonight. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make